Hello, this is Peter Stewart. Thank you very much indeed for listening to the Smart Speakers Daily. And we're looking at this article from wearerockwater.com and Andrew Cohen over there, who's written this article that we're reading from, riffing from and reviewing over the last week or so. It's one of the best articles I've read in a long time. So thought you might be interested in some of this. Essentially what it is, it's about different forms of audio content on smart speakers that aren't skills or actions. Yeah, so these are things like, well, short daily podcasts and the different forms that these could take. So here's another series of kind of potential case studies: commerce, flash sales and product drops. Now, we kind of touched on this at the back end of yesterday's episode, because outside of developing sticky consumer relationships, brands could also monetize at-home audio via shoppable microcasts, so really short quality daily podcasts. For example, voice commands can be integrated into your microcast as a brand. So, for example, someone's listening to your microcast and they run out of toothpaste while they're actually listening to your daily episode, and they actually say to their smart speaker while they're listening to your content, "I've run out of toothpaste, send me another tube." And if your brand is Oral-B that sponsored or created that content in the first place, bingo, chingo, you've got another sale. And of course, the microcast could also be built in to remind you when it's time to replace the different usables that people are using while they are listening. So, for example, it could work out that, hold on, you've been listening to this microcast for the past 6 weeks. It's probably time that you had a new head for your electric toothbrush. I'll check with you and then I'll send that over to you. And at ka-ching, they've got another sale. And it's also got that brand loyalty. It's also got the stickiness as well. You don't actually have to do anything yourself as a person, as a listener. That is automatically either you are prompted to buy it, or it's sending it to you automatically because it's worked out that time differential. This is really going to be seamless, and it's really going to be interesting stuff on Alexa devices, particularly because of Amazon's e-commerce infrastructure. So, two-way interactions occurring seamlessly during a produced format. Hasn't happened at the moment, but bet your bottom dollar it's going to, and I'm really, really interested to see how this whole marketplace evolves and develops because of the concept over time. We've said for a long time where Google wins, Amazon doesn't, and Vicky Verky. In other words, Amazon has got the infrastructure for knowing your buying habits and having access to your credit card in a way that Google doesn't. So another application of shoppable microcasts. Okay, we'll bring that to you tomorrow as the Smart Speakers Daily continues. I'm Peter Stewart. Don't forget to check out my other daily podcast. If you use a microphone for a living, Get a Better Broadcast Podcast and Video Voice. From London, I'm Peter Stewart.
Part of the Briefcast.fm network.